It's a brand new day. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, my name is Jill. You are here at Survival Road, where we're not talking road culture rules, we're talking Friday catch-up video. And so I just wanted to show you a couple things, respond to some of the comments, give you some updates, and we will go from there. But the first thing I wanted to say is I think we're up to 11 baby cows. We have 13 moms, so I think we have 2 or 3 moms. I'm not 100% sure. It gets hard to tell once there gets to be a big number of them. But insert baby cow footage here. You see baby cows? Baby, 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 baby cows. This is my favorite time, the first couple of weeks, because they just sort of like exude innocence and they're curious. They're just so cute until they become obnoxious in a few months. But we enjoy this time of year. The other thing I want to talk about is I posted that one video about the joy of my car. Here's the thing. The car itself is probably not even worth $1,000. It's been very mechanically sound, but cosmetically it is a nightmare. And so I only have to balance whether I want to ever fix it or not. My goal is to get a van so that I can start traveling again. The problem with the online advice, somebody said, why don't you post a video, is number one, everybody gives different advice. And so my experience with just the trailer videos is everybody contradicts each other, and so it doesn't really help me. And the second piece, what I need is I need visual, so I need to look at other people's videos to see how what they're pointing at. Trying to write advice on how to fix stuff is kind of hard to do. So I appreciate that you guys are trying to be helpful. What happened was I had an awesome mechanic who charged me hardly anything, and he was so honest, but he moved. And now he can't fix my cars anymore. So there's a guy in town, he's kind of expensive, so I don't want to go to him until I'm committed to getting it fixed. And again, you know, I'm not sure if this car is worth even trying to fix, because there's a lot of cosmetic issues on it, a lot. Which is why I'm checking the fuses, people, because there's so many things wrong with it, I might as well check all of them. So that is the car question answered. Freedom, are you enjoying the fact that the wind's not blowing? Say yes. The wind's not blowing. Last spring, can you see that? So last spring, somebody built a nest in there, and I was afraid to pull it out because I didn't know where the eggs were. I didn't want to kill the babies. But I can hear the birds chirping, so nest building as we approach the first day of spring is on its way. So we're going to pull it out. Oh man, there's a baby bird. Can you see that? Crap, there's a baby bird right there. It died. Oh, that's depressing. The other thing I showed you was the t-shirt. The reason I am not making the t-shirts public yet is because it's not, the issue is I haven't found a graphics program that I like. I want to do my own graphics. I like doing graphics, as you've seen with the videos. I just haven't found one that has everything in it that works on my system. The second piece of that, someone offered about why I didn't put up stickers. I really want to move into an art culture component with the ideas that we're talking about, but you know, t-shirts you can print on demand, so there's no overhead costs for me, but stickers you can't do that. Bumper stickers, little stickers, things like that. You have to print in bulk, and that's just not going to happen. I don't want to spend a lot of money on stickers. I don't want to cart them around, and I don't want to be mailing them. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? There's actually no wind blowing. I cannot tell you how that never happens. I love it when it's like this. It's been weeks and weeks and weeks of wind. Weeks of wind. We're excited. The other thing I wanted to comment on is the comments and the emails. You know, you can see my content is changing. Part of what is happening with me is there's changes going on within me. This is always about a journey, so the content will always continue to evolve, which I have consistently mentioned. You know, I can see in the comments that when I talk about certain subjects, people get more frustrated or they get more opinionated. And I'm going to just give you the girl side of why this is hard. And I'm committed to doing it, even though there's things about it I don't like. And I think we can all agree that women don't really like conflict. Maybe we can't agree. I don't really like conflict because I have zero desire to prove I'm right about anything. The way I look at this platform is it's free speech, and I have an opinion. I'm sharing that. You're free to comment, but I have zero interest in convincing anybody to agree with me or that I'm right about anything, because what I've learned, and I've been studying stuff for 40 years, so I'm not like new into any of this information. I'm committed to the big process. So again, you know, you're free to leave the comments. I've stopped commenting on everybody just because it kind of gives me a knot in my stomach, I'm going to be honest with you. But part of my commitment to this process is if I feel like I'm bringing something of value, whether you agree with it or not, I'm willing to put myself out there and have information come back and then deal with my discomfort about some of the responses, as opposed to, you know, what the easy thing to do would be to curl up and go away, which, you know, I think we've all done a little bit of that in our past. The decision I made a while ago was when I thought about, you know, for me, the bigger mission. But the decision I made was I don't have to understand the process. I'm not doing it because I think I need people to respond to me. I am doing it because I feel called to do it. And what I got from that was, you just don't know. And, you know, in a way, my thinking is that maybe somebody who's a grandparent is going to hear something. They're going to share that with their grandchild, and maybe that grandchild's grandchild will be the one who really does something significant for this world. And that would make all of this worth it. I think, you know, we really are so short view focused, so invested in just the immediate, we forget about the long piece. And that's really the legacy. It's about thinking, it's not just about me and my life, it's about all the life that's going to follow behind me, and how can I contribute that in a way that for me is about love and strength. It's both. It's about how can I make my life have value, even if I don't see anything valuable happen in the day that I'm here. And so that's my wrap up. I guess on these Friday videos, I forget to do the deep breath. So we'll just do one more deep breath for the road as I hope you'll arise with the sun in your eyes, love in your heart, because there's tons in mine, and I want you to be happy, even if I piss you off sometimes. That's good. I think as long as we're thinking, if we're angry, we're thinking. And if we're angry about something in particular, then that's a belief system that's getting challenged. And so that's our opportunity to look at it. So anytime I read something that makes me angry or upset, I have to look at what it is in me. And that helps facilitate my journey, even if it does give me a big knot in my stomach. I am going to keep moving forward. And so with that, we're going to put one foot in front of the other as together we walk on Survival Road, one step at a time. So, okay, guys, I want you to live free and die wild, and we'll see you next time. It is cold out.